Planet of the Fakes. Pigstar HH. News. If you've ever shopped at Walmart or pulled up to a traffic light with cameras at all angles, you're already in the artificial intelligence database. The way you walk, talk, or simply carry out your day, and all your info on you is in this database. This ain't new, Devin, Zachary, Lee Smith. Of course we have shopped at Walmart, but that's not what this about. Do you have nanotechnology robotics in your brain stimulating your biometrics, then feeding that into an large AI brain utilizing 5G technology, making it possible? A brain capable of quantum computing developed by Google and given to the Chinese government. Obama and the US Gov were willing participates. Because that's what this lawsuit is about. It's not about your face recognition bullshit. It's about mind control, slavery, some Matrix type of shit. Crimes against humanity, genocide, these are all war crimes. In other words, this will eventually play out in a military tribunal. Devin, Zachary, Lee Smith. Furthermore, if anyone still shops at Walmart knowing the family gave money to the lady that ran for Congress who said she would attend a public lynching and sit front row 2 years ago, is more problematic than just a frivolous lawsuit. Devin, Zachary, Lee Smith. My partner tells me all the time, Kim, you're a nobody. No one cares enough to be watching you. Are what you're doing. Bullshit, man. They are doing exactly what you say they're doing. Ashley Walker AI is included. Look how similar the United States is to China now. Just within the past months, AI has been in full spectrum in China, with the internet being regulated by their government as well. Democrats are imposing the internet should be regulated within, from the White House. Ashley Walker over in China right now, AI software is tracking people and their faces. Some things that are being monitored are body temperatures, illnesses, items purchased from stores, and locations of where you've been. Devin, Zachary, Lee Smith. This is true. Every time you post pictures of anyone, minor or not, they know exactly who's in the photo. This should scare the hell out of everyone. Don't forget eBay, they use your information too. They sell it to other companies. You can go get a copy of your report of anything they use from you. I got mine yesterday. This should be illegal. People, stop posting pictures to Facebook or Instagram of your kids. They know exactly who they are. They are minors and someone needs to sue the hell out of these people for exploiting them to companies. Patty Madison Hadar. It doesn't fit their agenda. If you noticed, the news would report nothing but COVID-19 for months. Even commercials were rigged to promote COVID. Then suddenly, they stopped reporting about COVID and went straight to showing riots without even showing peaceful protests. Each news stations in each state will report the same stories, from Ohio to Colorado. Devin, Zachary, Lee Smith. Yeah, I got that, but what about the trial with Hillary, Obama, Google? Where is that in the media? Coworker told me about talking about the college that he planned on attending while at a party. The next morning, that college showed up on his social media account's flushed face. I've talked about an old wrestler, and damn if it didn't show up. They have chips in the TVs as well to see what you watch. Don't use voice controls. Ashley Walker. I've been wondering about this a lot. In Utah they're having a track and trace program, and I wondered if they already have all this information and tracking going on. Why do they need people to sign up personally for the track and trace program? Any thoughts? Devin, Zachary, Lee Smith. If you have Verizon or Comcast, your 5G is eating and controlling your mind. Forget Walmart parking lot. This is in your own living room. Yup, guys, your jerking off sessions are in the database. Problem is, where are they storing this info? Unamused face, smiling face with smiling eyes. Kimberly D. Dangerfield. Interesting you should say that. My husband and I, 2 separate phones, and we've been wondering why and how. Suggested places we've discussed, both in the home, no cable, and outside or in car, restaurants, stores. It's happened numerous times and we're about as low tech as possible. Lol. Grinning face with big eyes. Scary. Angry face. Devin, Zachary, Lee Smith. I am pleased with the cameras. If you aren't doing anything wrong, what's the problem? If you are, then thank God for cameras. Lots of murders have been solved, and if you are doing wrong, you will be arrested and prosecuted. By the way, I do not feel we are being played. We all know cameras are all over. Devin, Zachary, Lee Smith. You shooin' it lying. Because there's an app that can be downloaded that can see every thing someone is doing. It doesn't matter what state, city, or town you're in. You are seen. Let me tell y'all something. My daughter was living in Pittsburgh. I live in Rockford, Illinois. She called me on the phone. She told me, Mama, I see you leaving out of your building. Flushed face. I'm like, what? She said, I see you walking out your building. You have on such and such. I'm like, wow. Flushed face. This is the very reason I know for a fucking fact. Whatever happens bad here in America, it's been recorded, and they can find the perpetrator. if our government chose to do so. We all are being watched. And has been for a long time. Devin, Zachary, Lee Smith, that's it. You repeat what we already know. Top fan it says and you say. This ain't new, lol WTF bud. Did you even watch the video and read the names and charges and you actually think it's only about facial recognition? Lol and you're a top fan. Get informed and become a top fan with the site called Are You Fucking Blind University, Ashley Walker. Also think about all of the sudden the narrative is defund the police. Question mark. Isn't that another push to be microchipped and have another type of security and monitoring? If they had that implant in everyone there is no need of police. They will know your every move. Feel like this is a bad nightmare that this could even possible be true. Fearful face if you think about it, it fits their plan perfectly. Austin Katie, the plaintiff and the defendants are clearly defined on the lawsuit. I know that there has been several motions filed since 2019 in this case and none have been able to throw it out. And keep in mind these names in this lawsuit would have enough money to have a serious defense, then why is it still moving along if it's BS? Devin, Zachary, Lee Smith, China is now using gait recognition so now they can identify you by the way you walk. They also are studying another identifier which compares blood vessels in our arms and legs because our veins and arteries are unique to each individual. Full video link in the description. Like, follow, share, subscribe and comment, hit the bell. And, if you have